A deep personal loss. Demolition teams tearing down a home in one of Mexico's poorest urban neighborhoods. It belongs to Victoria Trejo, who has been living here for 18 years. Like so many others from Chimalhuacan, she worked in a garbage dump collecting and reselling plastic, cardboard, and rubber. With the little money she earned over the years, she slowly built up a cinder block home.
Because I am poor, we decided we would build it room by room, so there are still parts inside that have not been built. Some of the rooms are made from cardboard and laminated roofing. That's where I'm living once again.
Investigators say methane gas had been building up under the dump for 35 years. Tens of thousands of tons of garbage placed huge amounts of pressure on the gas, ultimately causing an explosion. Local people say the ground shook violently, even cracking open in some places. The shockwave destroyed nearly 70 homes in the area and severely damaged many others. Security troops now patrol the area, preventing curious neighbors from entering the danger zone. On occasion, they lend a helping hand to anyone, even animals trapped in the crevices caused by the blast. Here in the middle of the garbage dump, this is one of several giant cracks left behind following the methane gas explosion. Local officials say they've been trying for years to convince the federal government to come up with a plan for a new dump. Until now, that's just not happened. The mayor says he is again seeking a new location for the dump, possibly this old rock quarry. The first time he tried to relocate the dump 8 years ago, he says state government officials responded initially by offering funding and later ignoring the problem.
I had a document in my hands from the state government saying there were 30 million pesos to remove the dump to an abandoned mine nearby. That didn't happen, so the public will have to reach its own conclusions on who's at fault.
Local people tell Al Jazeera that the dump never had obligatory ventilation ducts, which would have allowed the gas to escape safely. A few families still scrape a living from the dump, but hundreds of others are left sitting around, waiting for government aid to come. Mexico has environmental laws designed to keep garbage dumps safe, but this expert says the vast majority of landfills in the country do not follow those guidelines.
The laws don't work, the laws are not followed, there are no fines, there are no punishments, so no one has to comply with the laws. If you don't comply, nothing happens to you.
Now that the damage has been done, people are waiting to see if the government will honor its promises to help them rebuild their homes. But their patience is running thin as local, state, and federal officials continue trading the blame over who is responsible for allowing gas pressure in the dump to reach such dangerous levels. Franc Contreras, Al Jazeera, Chimalhuacan, Mexico.